Kane shifted on his rock as he looked around the clearing. Everyone gather up for patrols. We need a lot done, so don't be lazy, he yowled. Petalstar padded up to the deputy for patrols, dipping her head in greeting. Her ears would perk, and she would abandon the flowers to go out for patrols. Petalstar, Parafeather, Batsong, border patrol for the medic. Umberstep, Robin, and Lemonheart hunting patrols. Petal nodded, looking to the warriors who were assigned to patrol with her. She had nodded, happy to carry out her duties. You could go by the Thunder Clan border, then over 4 trees and circle back. She would nod. She would inhale the stench of the monsters stinging their nostrils. The thunder path is stinky as ever, she'd say, wrinkling her nose, but no scent of Thunder Clan. Not a scent from Wind Clan anywhere, I'd mewed. Seems Thunder Clan and Wind Clan have been marking their borders well, Petalstar noted. A smile would enter my maw as I gazed at the 4 trees. Let's go back. I trust Windstar has kept his warriors in their own territory. She flicked her tail, turning back. She'd yawn, walking over to the fresh kill pile to get breakfast. She would settle herself into her favorite patch of flowers. Tailfeather, she'd nod in greeting as she chewed on her frog. Always good to see you, Petalstar, I'd mew in delight. Sunnypaw, with nothing to do, she'd look around at the older clan members. Petalstar? Hello, Cane Tides, she nodded. Is something wrong? Cane Tides shook his head. Nope, nothing wrong. Just, how was that patrol I sent you guys on? Good, I hope, after what Batsong said. Yeah, it was good. No scent of Wind Clan at all, not even at Fortunes. Weird. I guess the other clans are quite good at keeping in their own lines. Or territory, I should say, since some got more land after the 4 trees meet, he added. Yes, I guess so, Petalstar meowed, standing. Truly awful about that fire in Wind Clan. Kane nodded, his ears pinning a bit at her words. It was quite sad, though I'm glad we could help with you cats here with us and rebuild a new campsite. Yes, now Starclan is happy with it, I'm sure. Good thing the fire didn't come this way. He shook his head, trying to forget about the fire. I will leave you to your duties. I'll get some fresh kill. More fresh now that we've hunted today. He dips his head, standing on his mitts as he walked away. Yes, of course. Thank you, Cane Tides. She stood quietly. Petalstar stretched after a quick clean-up of pelt and trotted out of her den with a slight skip in her step. Saffron Paw cleaned herself in front of the leader's den, taking shelter from the rain. She perked up when she saw the leader. Saffron Paw, how are you? She said to the apprentice. How is training going? It's good. I just finished going over herbs with Amber Days. I'm just sheltering here. I don't want to bother her. Her eyes dove with pride. I only got 1 herb wrong today. That's 1 less than yesterday, she chirped. That's great. Have fun with that, she joked to herself, walking away smiling. Everyone gather up for patrols. This is quite an important one after the rain hit. Need to remark our borders. Petalstar lifted her head, noticing the deputy. She walked up to the rock for patrols. Lemonheart, Tailfeather, and he paused, looking around while thinking. Kane's head perked up as he spotted a cat. Spotted Berry, he finished. She whipped her head around to look at the cats chosen for the patrol. She looked at the cats chosen, still not feeling well. First step with bats on hunting patrols. We don't need a lot of food since we hunted yesterday. The herb stock is full, so no need for that patrol. The rest of you, warriors and apprentices, help clean the desert out today. Petalstar nodded, having noticed Umberstep's behavior. They didn't look well. Umberstep, my mentor told me to give this to you. She dropped the leaves. Are you sick or something? Oh, she said, confused. I didn't think I was. She told me to get to her today. I was going to after patrols. Petalstar walked up to the deputy, wanting to talk to them. He sat, curious. Yes, Petalstar? Is something wrong? With the patrols assigned, perhaps a batch of warriors are sent? He questioned himself. No, I might just be tired, but I've noticed some cats not looking so well. I don't know, this might be dumb, but have you noticed this too? Kane blinked, confused at the words. Tired cats? He thought. He had not noticed. No, I haven't. Did they look sickly? A little, I don't know. I thought maybe you knew something about it since you sleep in the warrior's den, but it's okay. Kane's head shook his head. No, not really. I didn't really sleep much. I went on a private patrol by myself. I'm about to go get some more rest. But noted, Petalstar. He nodded. Yes, okay. I was about to get some rest myself, thank you. She stood and began to pad off to her den. She lied down to sleep, curling up and almost instantly drifting off. Petalstar lifted her head sleepily, yawning before sitting up to groom her fur. Once again, feeling weak, she sat down to take a break. Understand? You don't look well. Are you okay? She looked up she looked up sheepishly, not wanting to look weak. She stood up and stopped her legs from shaking. Yeah, just tired. Saripa opened her mouth. She tried to speak of something, yet nothing came out. Okay. She walked away, looking back to Umber with a worried expression on her face. Tides woke up. A bit later than he thought, he shook his head and ran out and stood on the rock. Saripa sat there. She looked worried and a bit scared. Clan check-in. How is everyone doing before patrols? I'm good. She looked up at the deputy with a weary expression on her face. What's wrong, Saripa? You look scared, or just tired. She patted closer to her friend. Petalstar, you look like something is bothering you. He stepped down. Is there something you need to tell me? Just tired, Saripa said. She felt like she couldn't speak of what she saw. Just the same thing I told you yesterday, she sighed. Something is wrong. I can feel it. I just can't think of what it could possibly be. Saffron Pun knew that Sunnypaw was a hyper cat. Having her be tired was unusual. Maybe let's take all the cats in the medical den to get checked out? She opened my mouth. Good idea, but I wouldn't want to stress out the medicine cat like that. She looked to Sunnypaw. Maybe one at a time? She opened her mouth to try and say the truth, but nothing came out. Instead, she just shook her head. Saffron Paw jumped up, seeing Umber in the ground. Huh? Did the weird illness take Umber's step? She rushed over. What happened? Umber's step died. Sunnypaw froze. She looked more mortified than ever. What? How? I just saw them a minute ago. What? She got attacked by a fox. I couldn't save her. She bled too much. Saffron Paw lashed her tail. Umber was fine a few minutes ago, and now she's dead. She stared at Ambergaze for a moment. She started shaking slightly before looking at Umberstep. Kettlestar crouched down. Oh, Star Clan. If Umberstep was sick, why was she outside? She questioned, keeping a little calm, trying to hide her grief. Fox? How? His voice raising. We checked the borders multiple times. There was no sense. We can hold a vigil tonight and bury her tomorrow. A fox. She licked Understep a bit, revealing a long scratch on the torso. That doesn't answer my question. You said she was very sick. Saffron then took a deep breath. The tension was making her act out. I admit it is odd, but it's out of our hands now. Wait, Petalstar, you said some cats look sick? That could be the reason. Ambergaze, you're sure it was a fox? Yes, fox-like claw markings on the torso. It doesn't make sense. We check the borders every morning. No rogues, loners, foxes, or two-legs. Yes, I did, but... She looked over to the side, asking the deputy to talk privately again. Kane Ty's sighed, his paws shifting on the dirt nervously. What is going on, Petalstar? He whispered so the others couldn't hear. Umber was the cat I was talking about. She looked very sick this morning when I saw her, and now she looked down. I don't understand. I don't know. I Kate Hyde stepped closer to Petal Star. We'll figure it out. Promise. I think, she sighed. It could have been ThunderClan. I don't know. This is confusing. It couldn't have been, unless they wandered outside our borders. I guess, but Umberstep really looked sick. Why would she be outside? She looked up, eyes closed, thinking. Unless, she opened her eyes, looking through her deputy. No, it couldn't. Never mind. Tell me, he pushed for an answer. What is it? Don't find stuff for me now. We need to get to the bottom of this. We should bury her. She stood, avoiding the subject. You'll feel better. Possibly sleepy. Just close your eyes when you're ready. She'd nod. Go out for a walk, maybe. Neighbors, do you have any more? What the? Go enjoy the sun for a bit. It's been too dark here, she'd sigh. Okay, I'm a little tired though. Petal Star, welcome. She nodded greetings to Petal Star before walking out of the den. Is Saffron Khan okay? She looks just as sick as Umber before the puzzle began to connect. No, it's just some herbs to cure shock. Shock? Okay, good, I thought. She shook her head, relieved. Good. Great. Here. She'd hand the right herbs to Petal Star to prove she was innocent. Suddenly, she felt a sharp pang in her stomach. Was it normal? She went back to the den, ears pinned. Amber Gaze? What's wrong? Oh yeah, I believe you. She gave the herbs back, looking to Saffron Paw. Something hurts. Is that normal? Sunny Paw knew the same thing was happening to Saffron Paw. It's just the herbs working. You must be overwhelmed. She walked out, looking back at Saffron Paw, worried. Petal Star, we need to talk. About your behavior these past minutes. And your den. Please. Okay, you're scaring me, she followed. What is with this? I'm supposed to be a warrior you trust and tell things, which is why I'm the deputy of Shadowplan, and you're changing subjects and refusing to speak to me. It's worrying. And also hurtful at that. What is with you, Petal? Tell me what you were going to. I'm fine. It's just, she sighed. No use in avoiding it now. Umberstep. I saw her with Ambergaze the night before she died, and she looked sick. Then Saffron Paw looked the same after. Ambergaze gave her some calming herbs, and thinking that Ambergaze is, she looked up at Cane Tides, hoping he would understand what she was saying. Cane Tides huffed as he thought, I'm starting to suspect Ambergaze. With all this you're saying, she's a medic and supposed to help with the warriors, not make them sick. Think about it. She was with Umber and now they're dead. Next to Saffron Paw and their med apprentice. Now suddenly they're getting sick as well? I know I'm wrong to think this, but it's the only thing that logically makes sense. Let's go interrogate them together. She stood, walking out without waiting for an answer. Step away from Saffron. Now. He huffed. Ambergaze! She froze. No, 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 not Saffron now. Oh, Saffron Paw. What did you do? She shrieked. She grinned, seething her claws. Medication. No, not medication. You killed them. Two of them! First Umber, now her voice trailed off. Sunny Paw, she was watching you. I saw her. What did you do? You want to find out? Sunny Paw coughed, trying to spit the one deathberry that stayed in her mouth. Suddenly, Sunny Paw spit out the deathberry. She looked at Sunny Paw upon hearing the cough. Sunny Paw! Go. Leave. Now! The voice was hostile. She hissed, unsheathing her claws. You're worse than two legs, he hissed. Ambergaze huffed, getting ready to bolt out. Cane Tides, I'll be with Saffron Paw. Please. She looked down, tears running down her face. Ambergaze hissed, sprinting out of the den. Cane Tides unsheathed his claws as he grabbed Ambergaze's scruff on her neck, dragging her.